Hey y'all, so today is Money Monday, but it's a really special Money Monday because it's my 1 year debt-free anniversary. So let's get into a little update. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hey y'all, I just released my first financial literacy ebook, How I Became Debt Free in 22 Months. This is an easy, educational, and encouraging guide. I want you to check it out. It's only $5. Look in the link in the description box below and click that button. A quick update on, what my life has been like a year since becoming debt free. Y'all already know I quit my job. I was like, you know what? I don't really have to do this no more. And, I'll always love, working with students and all of those great things. But I just was like, I'm just done here. And it wasn't like, I had just got the job, y'all. I had been there for like 4 years. I had got promoted and all. And I was just done with it. Like, let me tell you something. When you pay off your debt and you like the foolishness and certain stuff, it's going to be revealed. The things that you used to take because you had to, like once you get all that debt out the way, it's just like your ears start to hear new things, your eyes start to see new things, and your heart just like, you know what, sis, you better than this, and it's just time. So I quit my job, and y'all know, like, I went to Israel, but, the funny thing about that is that, like, that almost didn't even happen. Like, I remember the guy was like, well, I don't know if this thing's going to happen. We don't have enough folks. And I was like, oh, dang. And that was like, maybe like March. And I was like, okay, so that's probably not going to be a go. And I knew that, like, I wanted to leave my job. But I was like, okay, well, let me see, like, how I'm going to do this thing. And then, like, the man was like, hey, it's a go. I was like, it's a go. Listen, well, I'm about to go, okay? So I quit my job in May. And this is the first time that I have ever quit a job. And I didn't go, like, right back into full-time work. So, I would have never done that if I wasn't debt free, but I knew that I could maintain. I knew, that I knew how to make money. If nothing, let me tell you something, that debt free journey will show you that you know how to make money. So I already knew that. And then I also feel like, over the last year, like my confidence, just how I feel about myself, the dreams that I have for myself, I'm just reminded that, I am worthy. I deserve the best. I don't want anything that's subpar. I don't want nothing that's stressing me out. And get somebody else to do it. Like, once you become debt free, like that just becomes like your just like your disposition. So that's my 1 year update. Of course, as I have more updates, I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. So if you're new to my channel, I decided in September 2020 that I got sick and tired of being broke, y'all. Just to plainly put it, I got sick and tired of not knowing where my money went, owing all these people and working hard but never having nothing to show for it. And I stumbled upon Dave Ramsey and his team and learned about how to become debt free. And in September 2020, your girl just got right to it. I started with the debt snowball. I listed all of my debts from smallest to largest, and I just got right into the thing, okay? And fast forward July 2022, so a year ago, your girl paid off $43,000 in 22 months. So now that I'm here today, a whole year later, debt free, what would I tell the girls and the guys about this debt free journey? And first things first, y'all, always keep a side hustle. Like, always keep a side hustle. You already know that's how I paid off, my debt really was side hustling. And last year I got a promotion and I was going to quit like one of my side hustles. And I'm glad that I didn't, because when I quit that job, that sucker came back in handy, okay? So always keep a side hustle. There is nothing wrong with side hustling. Listen, nothing wrong with getting out there still doing DoorDash or food delivery on the weekends. I had to hop back into that side hustle. Thank God that it was still there for me. There is nothing wrong, with keeping your side hustle. So once you get to where you want to go financially, for me, that first step was becoming debt free. Don't quit the things that help you to get there. Now, you may not do them as intensely, during your journey, but keep those things because they may come back in handy. And there's nothing wrong with always having your eggs in multiple baskets, okay? Okay, so the next thing I would say is freedom ain't free, y'all. You got to work. Like this newfound freedom that I have, with being just a little more lax with, working like a 9 to 5 and things of that nature. Like, that freedom feels good, but it came at a cost. And that cost was that I had to get my finances in order. So yes, this freedom feels good, but it wasn't free. That's why I ain't letting it go for nothing, okay? So, you got to work. You got to work. You have to pay off your debt with, intensity because, the things that you want to do, those things are there, but you got to get in a position, you got to get that freedom to be able to do those things. And that takes work, lots of work. I've told y'all before, doing my debt-free journey, your girl was working from Sunday to Sunday, sundown to sun up. Like I literally did not take a day off. Like I went in, I just went like over the moon, with working really, really hard. But I'm glad that I did that. Do I regret it? Heck no. Would I do it again? Definitely heck no. But, it feels good to be able to say, you know what, well, maybe I can look at this opportunity or, I actually don't have to, be working like that, anymore. But these are things that come at a price. So what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to do regarding your finances for the freedom that you want? Next thing, read the fine print. So even though I'm debt free, I owe nothing to no one. I can think of, y'all remember when all this student loan stuff was coming out and it was like, oh, if you pay, off your student loans during the pandemic, you can get a refund, da 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 da. And at the time, I just heard refund, get my money back, but I wasn't quite looking into the fine print. So, even when you're debt free, don't just gloss over things, because what happened with that was that I got the check, but then they put the balance right back. So, read the fine print. Don't become lax just because you've reached a certain financial goal. Stay vigilant, stay intense about these things, because as we know, debt is a big thing in our country. Listen, I feel like our country wants you to be in debt. So you don't end up that way again. Make sure you're reading the fine print. Don't just let these things go over your head, because debt can really sneak up on you, especially in our country. You can literally finance anything. So always read the fine print. Just because you're debt free, that doesn't mean that you should stop taking in good financial information. Y'all know I'm an educator by trade. I love learning. I love helping others to learn. And you have to stay educated. I know for me, I haven't read like any books lately, but I still listen to the Dave Ramsey podcast. And I'm actually going to take Financial Peace University. Y'all know I went and did a debt-free scream last year, and they gave me that for free, but I still haven't kind of got into it yet. And that's one of my summer goals, is to go through Financial Peace University, because I want to be able to teach the course as well. And I think it's important to stay educated. Sometimes things miss us because we're not staying up to date. We're not being educated. So that's one thing that I'm really taking in a year later, is no matter what, keep listening to the podcast, keep, reading financial books, keep just immersing yourself, into good financial education. So always, y'all, stay educated. All right, y'all. So a year later, your girl, being debt free. My last thing that I would tell y'all is to dream big. Like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't dream big, to get out of debt, listen, you got to dream. It starts with a dream. It starts with the hope. It starts with faith. You know, all of those things that keep you motivated. But dream big. When I tell you, knowing that I don't owe nobody nothing, listen, it just like it does something to my dreams. Like it just does something to just my insides, you know. It makes me want to go harder. It makes me think about things that I never thought of. It's put me in places that I didn't think that I would be. And that was because like I dared to dream. And I'm not sure like where that quote is from, but you have to dream. Like debt will squash your dreams. But once you make a decision to get out of that crap and you start dreaming big, like watch just how like your life unfolds. I feel like my life is like doing something real good right now, and I'm just excited about it. And I want to share this excitement with you. So if you don't know, your girl has a $5 e-guide that talks about how I became debt-free in 22 months. And I want you to check it out in the description box below. And if you want to know more about my debt-free journey, be sure to check out one of these videos here. Bye. Stay debt-free, y'all. I would like to get